Hi, today we're going to look at quadratic equation by completing the square method. Given the example below, I have x squared plus 2x minus 3 equal to 0. In using the completing the square method, the constant is not meant to be at the left hand side. So we got to shift the constant towards the right hand side. And how do we do this? Since the constant is affected by minus sign, you add 3 to both sides, which is the constant, and that will give us x squared plus 2x minus 3 plus 3 equal to 0 plus 3. We've added 3 to both sides, to both the left hand side and the right hand side. So we got here x squared plus 2x minus 3 plus 3 here is 0 equal to 0 plus 3 will give us 3. Now since the constants have been moved to the right hand side, then what we have to do now is to add the square of half the coefficient of x. We add the square of half of this, add the square of half of 2. That is the second term, coefficient of x here, the second term in the quadratic expression. So what we are going to do here is look for half of it. Half of it means divided by 2, then the square of it. 2 cancel 2 give us 1. 1 divided by 1 will give us 1 square. So this is what we are trying to add. We add it to both sides, and 1 square is equal to 1. You add this one to the left hand side and to the right hand side of this equation. So we have x squared plus 2x plus 1 equal to 3 plus 1. Since we've added it to both sides, definitely here we have two perfect squares. If you factorize this expression, you have x plus 1 raised to power 2. Why? Because these are perfect square. The first term is a perfect square, the last term is a perfect square. So the factorization will give this as the final result, equal to 3 plus 1 here will give us 4. Now remove the square. How do you remove square? The opposite of square is square root. You have to find the square root of both sides. Finding the square root of both sides will give us x plus 1 raised to power 2, then raised to power half, which is the square root, equal to plus minus square root of 4, which is root 4. The constant we shifted towards the right hand side. So 2 cancel 2 here will give us x plus 1 equal to plus or minus square root of 4 is 2. Therefore, you make your x the subject of the formula, and that will give you x equal to, when 1 crosses the equality sign, changes to minus 1, then plus minus 2. Therefore, x is equal to minus 1 plus 2, or x is equal to minus 1 minus 2. How do you get this expression? Because of the plus minus here, x can be equal to minus 1 plus 2, or x can be equal to minus 1 minus 2. That is what we splitted here. And finally we have x is equal to minus 1 plus 2 here will give us 1, or x is equal to minus 1 minus 2 will give us minus 3, which means that x is equal to 1 or minus 3. So this is how to use the completing the square method in some